When I first started as a wedding photographer, I believed, like many others, that my clients would want the freedom to view their wedding photos on their own time. So I'd photograph the wedding, edit the gallery, and then send a link with all the images. It seemed like the most convenient option for everyone. I thought that they'd enjoy reliving their day privately, and I figured it would save me time. I wasn't bothering them with an extra appointment, and in my mind, that meant I could move on to the next project more quickly. But here's what really happened. Months would pass. I'd check in with my couples asking if they had a chance to look through their photos or print anything for their home or select what they would want in an album. And more often than not, they would sheepishly admit that they hadn't. Life got in the way, and even though they loved their photos, they just hadn't gotten around to picking out favorites or finalizing their album. I noticed it happening again and again. The gallery link sat open, untouched. Something I poured my heart and soul into was just sitting there. Or even worse, the clients who had the albums included in their collections weren't submitting their selections on time. So as time dragged on, I would see my profit margin shrinking as the cost to fulfill their albums kept getting higher and higher. Paper prices, production costs, shipping, all rising while their album remained unfulfilled, promised in the contract, but delayed by months or even years. I realized that by making it easier for my clients, I was actually doing them a huge disservice. The beautiful images I captured, the ones that told their love story, the ones that were meant to become treasured heirlooms, were sitting in digital limbo, untouched and uncelebrated. And it wasn't just their experience that was suffering. Mine was too. My profits were taking a huge hit, and I wasn't closing the loop on the meaningful work that I had started. Then I made a shift. I started hosting reveal appointments, dedicating time to sit with my clients and walk them through their wedding photos for the first time. Was it more work? Yes. Did it take extra time to prepare a slideshow and an album, carving out a couple extra hours in my calendar? Absolutely. But let me tell you what happened next. Instead of photos sitting in an inbox, my clients were sitting in front of me with their eyes glued to the screen. Emotions were overflowing. I got to see their joy, their tears, and their laughter as they relived their day in a way that they never could have alone. And when the time came to pick their favorite images for their album or wall art, they weren't overwhelmed. They were guided. I was right there to help them choose, and decisions were made on the spot. It wasn't just about speeding up the process. It became clear that when my clients experienced their images this way, they wanted more. More prints, larger albums, wall art for their home. And here's the kicker. The albums were finalized faster, meaning I was able to fulfill them before the labs increased any of their prices year over year. So my profit stabilized and my business grew because I was offering a hands-on experience that our clients valued. This shift didn't just change my clients' experience, it transformed my entire business. I went from being a photographer who sent galleries and hoped clients would do something with them to being a photographer who guided them through a journey from their wedding day to the moment they held their memories in their hands. For so many photographers, it seems easier to just send the gallery. But when the gallery sits untouched, unprinted, everyone loses. The clients miss out on their chance to fully relive the day, and photographers miss out on the opportunity to see their work truly appreciated. And let's be honest, the additional revenue that comes from offering an elevated experience is pretty nice too. At times, I'd catch myself second-guessing this decision when a client had resistance to the reveal appointment, maybe they didn't want to schedule the meeting, or they'd asked to see their photos on their own first. These objections felt loud. We take our work so personally that it's hard not to focus on the complaints, even when they come from a small percentage of the clients. But here's the revelation that changed everything for me. There will always be people who resist the process, and there will always be a small percentage of clients who are impossible to please. That's just part of doing business. What shifted my mindset was when I started actively seeking feedback from clients specifically about the reveal experience. That's when I realized that the majority of our clients loved it. Yes, there would always be a few complaints, but the overwhelming feedback was positive. Clients raved about how much they loved the reveal process, how their designer had helped them customize the album so wonderfully, and how special it was to relive their day through a curated slideshow. It was a huge breakthrough for me when I realized that if the majority of people are loving what you're doing, then you're doing it right. We now have hundreds of 5-star reviews from clients raving about how amazing the reveal process was. So whenever I feel overwhelmed by the loudness of the few objections, I remind myself of the glowing feedback from people who love the experience. As Andrew Fundenberg once told me, don't change your system for the bad people. That phrase really stuck with me. This process may not be perfect for everyone, but it's perfect for the people who I want to serve, and that's what matters. The reveal appointment isn't just a nice add-on. It's the difference between being forgotten in a digital folder and being a permanent part of a couple's life story. It's the difference between just surviving in this industry and thriving with a sustainable, profitable business. And that's a transformation worth every single minute. Here are some specific reasons why the reveal appointment is actually the best experience for your clients. Number 1, emotional impact. Seeing their images in a carefully curated slideshow creates a more emotional, immersive experience than viewing a gallery alone. It allows the couple to relive their day with all the joy, excitement, and love that they felt in that moment. Number 2, personalized guidance. With a photographer or sales consultant present, the couple receives expert guidance. Special moments are highlighted, emotions are relived, and no details are overlooked. They are able to enjoy the process without feeling overwhelmed by hundreds of photos. Number 3, tailored presentation. The reveal appointment tells the story of their day in a meaningful way from start to finish. The curated experience allows the photographer or the designer to control the narrative and present the most impactful images in the biggest possible light. Number 4, immediate customization. Clients can provide instant feedback and customize their albums or prints during the appointment, ensuring that they get exactly what they want. They don't need to spend hours sifting through images on their own. Number 5, a stress-free process. Instead of the clients feeling overwhelmed by making album decisions on their own, the photographer or sales consultant can guide them through their options, making the process seamless and enjoyable. Number 6, expert recommendations. The sales consultant can offer advice on the best prints, albums, and wall art, helping the couple envision how their memories can be preserved and displayed. It takes the guesswork out of selecting products. Number 7, quality control. With the help of a designer, the clients will know exactly how their final layouts will look, making sure that the spacing is consistent and the layouts are flattering. This professional touch gives clients confidence that they're investing in high-quality products. Number 8, a full-service experience. This concierge-style approach creates a luxury experience for the couple, making them feel pampered and cared for throughout the entire process. Number 9, a celebratory atmosphere. The reveal appointment feels like an event in itself, allowing the couple to celebrate their wedding day again, this time through beautiful memories captured by the photographer. Here are all the specific reasons why the reveal appointment is better for photographers or sales consultants. Number 1, a stronger client connection. The reveal appointment fosters a deeper connection between the photographer or sales consultant and the couple. Seeing the reactions in real time builds trust and creates a lasting emotional bond. Number 2, immediate feedback. You get to witness the couple's reactions to your work, providing invaluable insight into which moments resonated most. This feedback is helpful for improving future work. Number 3, increased sales. When clients see their images in an emotional setting, they're more likely to invest in high-quality albums, wall art, and prints. This boosts sales, making the reveal appointment a key driver of revenue. Number 4, guided decision-making. Being present, you can guide the clients towards premium products and upgrades that they may not have considered if they were viewing in a gallery on their own. It's a win-win for both you and the client because now they have more beautiful photos in their home. Number 5, professional control. You can ensure that the images are presented in the best possible way, so you control how the work is viewed, preserving its artistic integrity and maintaining quality. Number 6, personalized service. Offering reveal appointments sets you apart from competitors who simply send galleries. This added layer of service enhances the client experience and positions you as the high-end provider. Number 7, brand elevation. This approach helps to elevate your brand, attracting clients who value the premium service and attention to detail. It's about more than just taking photos. It's about creating a luxury, memorable experience. Number 8, reduced revisions. By walking clients through the album design and print selections one-on-one, you can reduce the back and forth that often happens when clients review galleries on their own, which leads to a smoother, faster process. Number 9, referrals and repeat business. A well-executed reveal appointment can lead to glowing testimonials and referrals. Happy clients are more likely to recommend the photographer to others and return for future photography needs. It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking that sending a gallery is the easier, faster route. You avoid the time and energy it takes to schedule a reveal appointment and sit with your clients. But here's the hard truth. While it may seem easier, this shortcut is causing your business and your client experience to suffer. Simply put, your business can't afford to not do reveal appointments, not just from a profit standpoint, but from a reputation standpoint. In an industry where the barrier to entry has never been lower and standing out is harder than ever, doing the harder thing, putting in more work to create a more meaningful experience, sets you apart. It's not easy, but if it were easy, everyone would be doing it. Yes, there will be objections, and yes, there will be resistance, and yes, there will always be a small percentage of people who are impossible to please. But focus on the majority, the clients who love what you're doing. And trust me, when you start seeing the hundreds of 5-star reviews from clients raving about how amazing the reveal process was, you'll realize you're on the right track. At the end of the day, it's about creating something special, something that lasts. So stand out, provide a more meaningful experience, and make more as a result. Your business and your clients deserve it. If you want to hear exactly how I respond to common objections like we'd rather review the photos privately first, or why do we need an appointment, or we'd like to take our time and think about the photos before deciding, why do we need to decide during the reveal, check out our online course, Legacy Sales, our step-by-step framework to helping photographers transition from shoot and share to a guided print experience and doubling their yearly revenue. Or if you hate sales or just don't have the time to do it yourself, reach out and schedule a call with our team over at Asset, your album sales experience team, where we do all of the selling and all of the objection handling for you so you can ensure your clients are well taken care of without stressing about any of this yourself.